Welcome to Bismillah podcast, where we will discuss different ways to produce energy as well as the impacts that they can have on our environment. Today we will dive into tidal energy.
Keshava, give me a description of how your energy source is used to produce energy.
Well, a tidal barrage is used to harness wave energy. A tidal barrage is like a dam that is constructed along a bay or an estuary. A tidal barrage is a large concrete structure which houses various other components. The sluice gate is located within the tidal barrage. It is a gate which allows water to enter and exit the barrage. There are turbines in the sluice gate that spin each time a tide enters or exits the dam. The turbine then powers a generator which produces electricity. You also have tidal turbine farms, which are like underwater wind turbines, and tidal lagoons, which produce energy from the rising and falling tides along natural coastlines.
You know, Keshava, I always thought that the word lagoon was a goofy word, don't you think?
Well, what can I say, Muhib? You're a goofy person, bro.
Bro, stop.
Pranay, do you have any other questions for me?
Actually, yeah, I do, Keshava. What is the summary of net energy yield and/or net energy efficiency?
Well, tidal energy has an efficiency of 80% in converting the potential energy of the water into electricity. It is thus very efficient compared to other energy sources such as solar power or fossil fuel plants. Isn't that cool, guys?
Bro,
Look how efficient tidal energy is, bro.
That's so cool, but can you explain, or I guess not explain, can you summarize the construction costs relative to other energy sources?
Yeah, tidal energy
I might
plants are
not be
extremely
able to
ex-
explain.
Okay, are you gonna let me speak or what's going on here?
Alright, please go ahead, Pranay. You're the expert.
Thank you. So tidal energy plants are extremely expensive to construct compared to other energy resources. For example, Suwa Tidal Power Station in South Korea cost $298 million to build. However, once the station starts to produce power, it is much cheaper in the long run. First of all, they produce no carbon emissions, and secondly, they last extremely long. They are very durable and do not require that much maintenance. They are also pretty cheap to run. Wind turbines, for example, have to be replaced every 20 years.
Dang, Pranay, that's crazy, but I really couldn't care less, because honestly, the only question I'm here for is it centralized or decentralized?
Good question. Tidal energy is a centralized form of energy because it produces electricity in the plant itself, then distributes it to the surrounding grid.
Wow.
Wow, that's super. Thanks for the information, Pranay. You must have done your research, but Mohib, now I have a question for you, bro. Can the energy be held in reserve and be used to produce electricity on demand? If so, then how efficient is it?
Well, the energy can be stored by tidal power plants, yes. The efficiency of the plant depends on where it is located. If there are minimal tides, it does not make sense to have a tidal plant there.
I know, isn't that crazy, bro? If they don't have tides, you shouldn't have a tidal plant. It's like insane.
Yeah, dude, what would a tidal plant be without tides? It's just a plant, bro.
Bro, it's just a plant, true. Alright, but can land areas used to produce energy also be used for other things with tidal plants?
Well, the land used by tidal plants can be used for other purposes, yeah, of course. For example, tidal lagoons can still be inhabited by marine wildlife. In fact, it allows them to thrive because large predators cannot get to them. The good thing about tidal plants is that they only take up the coastline. They do not need a large amount of land to extract energy from.
I really appreciate your information. I've been gaining so much knowledge about this now.
Yeah, bro, I know, right?
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes, Pranay.
Can you describe the specific effects it has on land, the habitat, and the soil?
Well, Pranay, you're actually an idiot for asking that question. Because
What a
tidal plants
dummy.
don't affect the land because they're situated on water, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, they do take up some space on land, but that is not too much of a
Alright,
problem.
let me
Pranay,
redeem myself on this one.
you're literally like so slow, bro.
True. You
Alright,
know where waves are.
I'll redeem myself on this one. Describe the specific effects it has on water.
Oh, well, tidal barrages can change the salinity of the water itself. It does not add any chemicals to the water or affect fresh drinking water in any way, however. The main issue that arises from the salinity is the fact that it changes the types of species that can live in the water.
Wow, Muhib, that's pretty cool, bro. But
Wait, you want to know about the air? You want to know about the air quality, bro?
Bro, you read my mind. I was just about to ask you.
Bro, really?
Shut up, Pranay.
Dang,
That's 'cause
bro.
You're not intellectually curious, bro.
Well, in case you were curious about the specific effects on air quality, tidal power plants release zero carbon emissions. However, the construction machines and materials used to build them do release carbon emissions. The positive here is that it is a one-time thing, because after they're finished, then the plants do not have any more emissions.
Wow, that's really nice, Muhib. It's nice to know that tidal energy is such a clean form of energy.
I know, bro.
But Pranay, you have to redeem yourself here, bro. You've been saying a lot of stupid stuff in this podcast.
Yeah, bro. What a dummy.
Can you describe some potential effects
Literally
on
so
fish in
stupid.
wildlife? Yeah, he can redeem himself here, hopefully.
Okay, so I've been reading whatever you told me to, so let's see. Although they do not release any carbon emissions, tidal plants can have damaging effects on the local ecosystem. Tidal barrages and turbines can disrupt ecosystems and give trouble in the wildlife. For example, La Rennes tidal power station in France, tidal barrage caused lots of silt to enter the river. This made it difficult for a flat fish called plaice to survive. Plaice are extinct now. Tidal barrages also make it difficult for the fish and other aquatic species to cross over bodies of water. However, compared to other energy sources, tidal plants are not as bad.
Dang, Pranay, you really redeemed yourself on that one, bro.
Wait, what's the name of the fish again?
Wait, what's the name of the fish?
Yeah, plaice.
Alright. Anyways, Keshava, just out of curiosity, can you describe some great limitations?
Well, okay, the biggest limitation for tidal energy is the location. Tidal plants can only be located in areas where there are lots of waves, and it makes a profit. They're pretty reliable once they're built. In France, the first tidal power station, built in 1966, is still operational today and will be for the foreseeable future. Coastlines with consistent and powerful waves are optimal for tidal power plants.
Interesting.
I know, right?
Yeah. But, I guess in conclusion, like after all this new knowledge you gained from the group, do you think the US should pursue this energy source, and why should we do it if you believe so?
Alright, bro. From all, this entire podcast, you've been hyping up tidal energy. I know, I understand. But here's the thing. The US should not pursue tidal power in the near future.
Did you say not? Did I just hear you correctly?
Should not produce our country, the United States of America. This is because our coastlines and geography are not suitable for them yet. Recent estimates suggest that the US will not be able to gain a profit from tidal power plants. However, countries such as the UK, France, Russia, Canada, China, and South Korea have already begun to invest in tidal power. These countries and many more are suitable for the plants as they stand to gain a profit. A huge benefit of tidal power is its reliability, predictability, and consistency. Unlike wind and solar power, we can predict the tides and rely upon them. Today, tidal power is still being developed and introduced around the world, but hopefully one day, humanity will grasp the true potential of the waves.
Bro, that's crazy.
Mohib, on a side note, I heard that you're gonna get some waves later, like the haircut, bro.
Yeah, bro, I got my appointment with my barber named Dre over at shout out Maple Street Barber Shop. The best quality cuts, if you want a fresh lineup and fresh waves and a fresh fade.
Is Dre the one that you sent Arjun to?
Did Arjun see Dre?
We're getting too personal here.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
guys.
Wait, did Arjun see him?
Wait, I thought...
This is a purely educational podcast. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for listening to the second episode of Bismillah podcast. Bye.
Bye.
They say bye.
Is it,